The 1968 Democratic National Convention was held in Chicago, Illinois, from August 26 to August 29th. Because Democratic President Lyndon B. Johnson had announced he would not seek a second term, the purpose of the convention was to select a new nominee to run as the Democratic Party's candidate for office. The convention was held during a year of violence, political turbulence, and civil unrest. Notable riots occurred following the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. and presidential hopeful Senator Robert F. Kennedy. The Vietnam War also characterized the time period. By 1968, the war in Vietnam had become extremely unpopular among American voters, in particular the younger demographic. To protest the United States involvement, the Yippie movement, named after the Youth International Party, or YIP, as well as the political organization Students for a Democratic Society, had planned a youth festival in Chicago to coincide with the DNC convention. 10,000 protesters converged in the city and were met by 23,000 Chicago police uniforms as well as Illinois National Guardsmen. On the afternoon of August 28th, violence erupted as the police amassed and the protesters responded. Thus began the police riot, which involved unleashing tear gas, bats, fists, and dogs on the demonstrators. The reaction in part was caused by Mayor of Chicago Richard Daley's insistence on promotion of Chicago as an organized, distinguished city. Obviously, things did not go according to plan. Due to the significance of political event such as the Democratic National Convention, the media had a large presence in the city. This was a major factor in the outcome of events. If not for the cameras present across the city and at the riots, the public would have remained unaware. If this was so, the protesters would not have gained awareness and sympathy, and city officials would not have been condemned or punished. It marked the inevitable collapse of public support for Vietnam, and thus symbolized a victory for the youth subculture and anti-war movement. The DNC riots marked the first widely publicized and broadcasted demonstration in American history. Many political activists today have learned from these events that the media can be used to a great advantage.